Hi, I'm Rafi, and I have recessive dystrophic EB, and I am 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Michael. I'm 17 and I have EB recessive dystrophic.
How do you feel when uh, people ask you about like what happened to your skin? Are you burned? Why do you look like that?
This actually happened yesterday, and there's like a 95% of the time where like I'll just tell them like what the disease is, but then there's like the 5% where like I just want to poke fun at it, so I just tell them the disease.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't really last long.
when people ask in person, I usually explain, "Oh yeah, I was not in a fire. I was born this way. I don't make collagen, which is basically I explain your skin like Velcro. You have a layer of skin, and then the latches are like collagen, and then another layer of skin. And I explain that we're basically missing the latches. So I just explain that before like that. And it just means like I get hurt easier.
How often do you do bandages?
I do it 3 times a week. I do it after school on Monday and Wednesday, and then I do it at like 4 to around 8 on Saturdays. Oh,
Uh,
and I do like my like torso bandages and my thigh bandages in the morning.
I do them every other day. Usually we sometimes skip another day on top of that, but mainly when I'm just looking a lot better and there's less stuff draining through.
I know for me that I'm constantly in pain. I do get medicine for it, which makes it a little bit better, but I'm constantly in pain, which does make it sometimes difficult to concentrate and focus. I also have problems swallowing, so every 2 months I have to have a esophageal dilatation where they basically just open up my esophagus so I can swallow my food again, and then we have to repeat that every 2 months. How do you like manage the day-to-day um, problems that EB has given? Like, what are your coping strategies?
I'm not sure that I really have any problems necessary, but like I do have a couple. Like whenever I itch on like bare skin, on top of my shirt where there's not as much padding, I usually make a wound. I usually just go over to my mom's closet, grab some scissors and Mepilex, and just do a bit of self repairs, and then go back to it.
How do you manage like your wounds and dressing changes?
My mom usually does my dressing changes, and I'm just like, can you go slower or faster on this one? I don't want the pain to last as long.
I just usually like to go slow because even after it like really hurts still, it depends what day it is. But my parents do my bandages. They help me because I'm in so much pain I could barely breathe, let alone do my own bandages. And I like doing it in the afternoon. That way, like I'm able to sleep right after, like go to sleep pretty soon after. Like, okay, relax for like an hour or two, and then go to bed. That way, I sleep through most of the pain, like most of the extensive pain that is. But when it's during the morning, if I do it during the morning, I just am in a lot of pain all day, and I just hate it so much.
How has your bandage routines changed over the years?
We used to do it every day. Like one day we do the bottom half, the next day we do the top, and just switch it off every day. I hated that because I just be in constant pain, and it was just a lot more difficult. Has yours changed?
Oh, yes, a lot. Usually, I'm gonna just go through a list of like all the changes we made over the years. We used to do the order was torso, thighs, arms, and bottom and lower legs. Now the order is torso, thighs, lower legs, then arms, because we're saving the worst for last, and also just so I can have time to prepare.
Yeah, that makes sense. For me, my feet are the worst, and I just like getting the worst things over with first. What are like the biggest challenges living with EB and you transfer from like your teens into adult?
Job. I
Yeah,
am
that makes a lot of sense.
I'm thinking of just doing like full-time YouTube or becoming a game developer because a bunch of YouTube people and game developers gave me my joy when I was a child. Might as well return back to the community, you know?
Yeah, I do. That makes a lot of sense. I know I want to be a preschool teacher, which can be quite difficult with EB, but eventually I do want to live alone, like not just without my parents, but like without a nurse. And I know at least for a while until my pain gets a lot better, I won't be able to. So I'm kind of upset about that. How would you hope things regarding to EB would change with the treatments in the future?
I'm just hoping for a full body cure soon.
I am too, but I have thought of that for a long time, and I don't necessarily know when this happens, but I kind of just stopped thinking about a full cure and started to think about treatments individually because I realized treatments are a bit more realistic. But I am hoping to be in a lot less pain pretty soon with these treatments.